Welcome to Midwest Cycle Inspections YouTube Shorts. This short is covering determining ISO class of construction. ISO class construction is one of the main elements used in order to determine replacement cost of the structures you're visiting. We're going to look at a live inspection form here. The live inspection form has a section called premises. Premises is the part where you start putting the data points in for your physical structure when you're doing the walkthrough. The first key area to determine ISO class of construction is exterior wall construction. Identifying exterior wall construction, whether it's on the outside with window depths, things like that, or insured interview, or physically from evidence inside the structure when you're doing the walkthrough, looking at wall supports, whatever, you're able to determine what that exterior wall construction is. Then you would couple that with your roof covering and the corresponding roof covering supports. The supports are what are going to make or break you rating the building properly. Are there any areas within the building where the roof deck is exposed? Can you determine if it's wood, steel, concrete? Can you determine from the areas in the building where it's a warehouse, storage building, utility building, a hotel? Is there any area in that building that shows the exposed ceiling? If there is, you want to supply what answer you determine when you're in the field. A lot of reps like to supply photo verification of this roof deck confirmation as well to solidify their findings. When you're taking those two elements together, you've determined that, let's say in our example here, we have a building that is concrete block. Okay, and let's say, based on when we talk to the insured, that it's a flat roof on the building, and the building is a flat, built-up tar and gravel roof. When you look at this ISO class construction spreadsheet, you see that you have 4 possible selections here for the ISO class that would arrive for your built-up tar and gravel roof here. We know the exterior walls are concrete block. Did we determine what the roof supports were inside on that roof? If we determined it, that's going to give me what the class number should be. So that would be, if it's wood, steel, Flexicor, whatever roof support would be, is what you're going to dictate your class number. One thing to be aware of, if you cannot confirm the roof deck supports, you are downgrading this building to lowest possible ISO rating for that roof type. So in this case, because we were unable to determine if it's Flexicor, steel, whatever it is, we act as if that building has a wood roof deck. Even though we could not confirm it visually during the inspection, you still would rate it as a class 2 building due to our inability to give validity to it being a higher rated class number than that. So we put that data in the report. Going into the valuation side here in a second and show how this kind of plays together. When you are filling out data points on your BBSC form, towards the end of the first section, you arrive at a construction type selection. This is where you're assigning an ISO class of construction for the building you're inspecting. Based on the wall construction you determined, as well as the roof materials, you are able to assign a proper percentage for the class you got here. If you're not sure what these definitions are, the class, that cheat guide that we send out to people also has the class construction key and gives you a definition as well of what a frame building is, joist and masonry, non-combustible, whatever it would be for the building in question here. Using my example of a concrete block building with a built-up tar and gravel roof where we could not see the roof supports, makes this an ISO class 2 building. Again, we recommend you take a look at your ISO class construction spreadsheet. If you're unfamiliar, it does have an accounting of all wall materials and all roof materials that you could encounter in the field. So you're able to kind of, between those two data points, be able to put together the proper ISO class on the building. This concludes the YouTube short on ISO class construction determination.